Okay, so this song, I'm getting youthful, delinquent, crazy, psychotic vibes. So you already know these lyrics are about to be dark as hell. All right, let's go. Back 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, these instruments are throwing me off for a loop. I don't even know where to start analyzing, so let's go back 10, see if I can grab anything I can talk about. I don't want this entire reaction to just me being confused. I actually want to talk about something. I think some real interesting part is definitely the weird percussion thing going on the left ear. It almost sounds like something's rewinding, like maybe a clock. Because I know they were talking about clocks in there, and I saw some clocks in the visuals. So I heard some sort of like reverb thing, like something weird in my left ear. It was really unnerving. I think that also added to the creepiness factor, just like the weird sounds on the left and right ear. But okay. The voice bank is so good for this. The voice bank sounds seamless. It's so smooth. It fit in perfectly. Yeah, it's like it has a lot of childish elements with the music, but they're all twisted in a very creepy and eerie way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's trying to be a kid's song, but there's just something off with it. I think what's unnerving to me right now is probably the pitch dissonance with the singing, and I think there's a second voice on it, but it's like it's not exactly harmonizing correctly. It's just like it's a bit wrong how it's harmonizing, and also I think the way the freaking, like, I don't know, whatever that kid playground synth thing happening in my right ear, there's also like weird chords happening there too. So melodically wise, it's not adding up completely, and that's adding to the weird, the creepiness. Like I feel weirded out right now, and I'm pretty sure that's the point. Oh yeah, the woo! No, that's like, it's like a freaking ghost in the music. Dang, man, not the shaded face smile, so dang. Okay. What's that one meme of like the person crying behind like a smiling mask? Like the smiling mask is smiling, and then like the actual face behind it is just crying tears. That's literally what this song is. Yep, that reverb thing happening, that reverse thing happening in the left ear. Alright, let me go back to grab some lyrics, because she is speaking some poetry right here. She's basically saying, yeah, I want to be happy, but I can't, because life sucks, which is probably the most valid thing I've heard this week. Wow, this piano solo is very insightful, I must say. It sounds okay. There you're going with the reverse sounds. I don't know what's up with that, but they're really utilizing that. They're trying to make a statement with that. But with that piano solo, it sounds like they were trying to do a jazz piano solo, but they just kept hitting the wrong keys. You know what I'm saying? The rhythm is there. I get the rhythm, the groove is there, but like the notes are just not being hit properly. Which again, that's the point. But it's actually kind of interesting. See, like the groove is there. It's just like it's like you're just missing it. Yeah, not like now that I'm thinking about it, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, this song is trying to sound happy, but it's just not making it. It's just not there, right? It's trying to sound happy, but it does not. It can't. And that's exactly what the song's talking about. That wow. Talk about freaking wow. Jesus Christ, this direction is amazing. Oh my gosh. The left ear and the drums are going crazy, giving me anxiety. Dang, man. So okay, so first off, who is that dude? Who is that dude that she's hugging? I'm starting to think that it isn't even a real guy. It's just like a figment of her imagination that she's trying to cling on to like make her happy. She's thinking like maybe if I get with a dude, if I hug this one person, maybe I'll be happy. And it's like a blank thing because like is she's like being delusional right now. Like, oh, someone can save me, but in reality, no one can save you. You gotta save yourself. But so that I think this is what this thing is illustrating right here. You know, her hugging nothing, and then her crying. Like, dang. So she's like really desperate to have someone save her. But that's just an oxymoron in itself. You know what I'm saying? Wow, what a genius song. Yeah, the dude is not real. The dude is the same color as the background. He's just like a outline. It's not real. That you got. I think you got it on the nail. The main character has depression. I relate. Obviously, I probably not at this level, but yeah, yeah. Depression do be like this. Like, yeah, I mean, like depression. This is exactly like it, man. Right? So I used to be severely depressed when I was in college in second year when I was living in my apartment, and I wasn't even able to go outside of the apartment. Right? All I did was just stay inside. Ironically, that's actually when I started my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel when I was doing K-pop reactions, because that was like the only thing I could do to pass my time, because I literally could not go outside the apartment to go to school. It got to a point where I would just stay in the room all day. I would sleep at 8 a.m. I would wake up at 5 p.m. It was like probably the worst time of my life. But so I heavily relate to this, you know, wanting to like I did want to go outside, but it felt like I physically couldn't. It felt like I legitimately could not go outside, but it was such a surmounting task to me at the time. I could not do it, and I'm sure she feels the same way with wanting to be happy and wanting to, you know, change her life. But in her mind, she can't. In her mind, like, this is just gonna be like a endless cycle of just suffering and sadness. That's what depression is, man. Yeah, that's what depression is. Some people have the misconception that being sad equals being depressed. That's not the case, right? It's not the case. Like, something bad happens to you, you get very sad, obviously. But it's completely different from depression. It's completely different. It's like it's two separate things. And this is like a real portrayal of what depression is like. So yeah, I think this song is really genius in the musical direction it was trying to go for, trying to convey what depression is. And I also appreciate the realistic nature that they're trying to go for with being depressed. It's really cool. Yeah, good thing I reacted to this one.